that the strength of America comes on the shoulders of our military service members. I believe that the sacrifices that they endure and the selfless service they demonstrate deserves the support of all Americans. Our freedom is preserved by our brave warriors in each great generation. These amazing military men and women deserve the support that we can provide. Giving them strength through connection to family, home, and country, that's the mission of the USO. The USO has been by the side of our military here and abroad for an astounding 75 years now, since World War II. Our belief in supporting those who are willing to give the ultimate sacrifice is unwavering. The USO is consistently evolving with the changing needs and the presence of our American military across the world. I'm the wife of an Army National Guard officer, Captain Mark Westerfield, the mom of two energetic Army brats, Caleb and Cameron, an Army veteran who served in the 101st Airborne Division, and the director of the USO. From my experience, I would say that the separation of families is the #1 struggle for military families in our current era. Separation from your family while deployed, of course, but also separation from your home and loved ones while stationed at new military bases every few years. The anxiety of those family members waiting for their service member to arrive home safely and longing for those precious few phone calls and few days of vacation in between the deployments. Then the fear of the next separation hits you like a freight train shortly after returning from war. I vividly remember our 5-year-old son watching my husband Mark put on his uniform for work after the post-deployment vacation was over. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, "Don't leave me, Daddy, don't leave me again." Still to this day, now that he just turned 11, he's still affected whenever Mark leaves for military work. Last night, as Mark laid out his military uniform, readying to lead his soldiers this weekend, my son was bewildered that his dad would have to work this Veterans Day. Sleeping on the ground at Fort Hood and training for a future unknown, living by duty, selfless service, and honor, no matter what day it is. Here in Houston, a great many of our military are part-time National Guard and reservists. They're weekend warriors who volunteer their time and talents to serve the communities where they live. Our military may double as oil field workers, project managers, college students, our police officers, airline pilots, and so many more. They are your neighbors and our friends. They work double duty being called upon for Middle Eastern deployments and to serve alongside first responders when the state of Texas is hit with another flood or a hurricane. Once an organization focused solely on entertainment and travel amenities in World War II, the USO has adapted our programs to be full spectrum support, easing the pain of separation. From the day a new recruit swears to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the USO is there at the MEP Center, comforting families as they start a new and often uncharted chapter of their life. When the recruits ship off to basic training, the USO is there in the airports to guide them and provide comfort. At basic training bases and duty stations, the USO centers provide a home away from home and a place to create community with their brothers and sisters in arms. USO centers have gaming systems and a respite from the sobering work that must be done day in and day out while deployed. USO staff are there overseas, giving our armed service members a chance to call home, which is one of the most significant opportunities to boost morale. Servicemen may get a chance to video conference their wives as they're having their first child while they're deployed. Or in my case, a servicewoman who deployed when my youngest son Cameron was just 5 months old, I got to see his first teeth come through and learn how to crawl. I missed Caleb's first steps, my oldest son, while I was at officer basic course. But Cameron had the regard to wait until I got home from Iraq to learn how to walk. The USO has centers in Kandahar, Baghdad, Kuwait, just to name a few. When I was deployed to Baghdad, the USO was there. Whether the service member is completing a 20-year career a 3-year enlistment, their second command, or a medical retirement, the USO is now providing a scout or pathfinder to guide them through the transition to civilian life. The USO is assisting service members in creating a workable action plan and help them achieve their goals. It's estimated that 1 million military service members will be exiting the military in the next 4 years alone. We are ensuring that they have the opportunities to continue to support America with their skills and leadership. Only 10% of our military feels like the general public understands their sacrifices. So now I challenge you to join me in supporting these men and women. Since leaving Fort Campbell just a few years ago, most people I have met in Houston under the age of 35 have never even heard of the USO. And those who are a little bit older usually think of the USO as Bob Hope and entertainment. While the USO continues to connect service members through American entertainment, that is only one piece of the strength we provide. Now you know the rest of the story. And I can't communicate this alone. Come with me and share in the USO's mission by volunteering with us, telling your sons and daughters, grandchildren and neighbors about the work that's being done in support of our heroes, and come with me and be the force behind the forces. Thank you.